In the golden heart of the African savanna, where the sun painted the grasslands in molten shades of amber, lived a mighty lion named Azzar. He was feared by every creature, from the smallest meerkat to the towering giraffes. His roar could shake the trees, and his amber eyes glowed like burning embers at dawn. But Azzar carried a secret inside him. Once, long ago, he had been a playful cub, full of joy and curiosity. He remembered chasing butterflies, tumbling in the dust with his siblings, and cuddling under his mother's warm fur. But life had been cruel. One day, a wildfire swept across the plains. Azzar survived, but his family didn't. From that day forward, his heart hardened. He grew up believing strength meant having no mercy. He became king, not because others wanted him to be, but because they feared him. One morning, as Azzar lounged beneath the shade of an acacia tree, he heard something strange. Not the growl of a rival, not the rustle of prey, but a cry. Soft trembling. A baby gazelle had been caught in a thorn bush. Its tiny legs were stiff with fear. Azzar rose, his muscles rippling like molten bronze. The cub froze. It didn't even dare to breathe. The lion took one powerful step closer. The gazelle whimpered. Every instinct in Azzar's body told him to kill. This is food. This is nature. This is who you are. But something stopped him. For a fleeting second, he saw himself as a cub, lost, alone, helpless. Azzar didn't lunge. Instead, he gently extended one massive paw and pulled away the thorns. The gazelle blinked in disbelief. It hesitated, then hopped away with a tiny squeak. The lion stood frozen. What have I done? He wondered. Have I gone soft? That night, Azzar lay awake, staring at the stars. Had mercy made him weak or stronger? He didn't know. A few days later, danger came. A group of hunters entered the savanna. Armed with rifles, they set traps across the land. Animals fled in chaos. Azzar watched from a hilltop as smoke from their campfire curled into the sky. He could have stayed away. He could have let fate decide. But something inside him stirred. He roared, not a roar of dominance, but a call to unity. Hyenas, zebras, elephants, wildebeests, creatures who had always feared one another, gathered around him. They trembled, not from fear of the lion, but from what was coming. Azzar made a decision. This land is not just mine, he thought. It belongs to all of us. That night, under the silver moonlight, the animals launched a plan. Elephants toppled the hunters' tents. Hyenas howled around the campsite, causing panic. A flock of birds swooped and snatched away ammunition. And Azzar, swift as lightning, leapt into the firelight. With a roar so mighty it seemed to split the sky, he forced the hunters to flee, abandoning their traps forever. The savanna fell silent. Every creature stared at Azzar, not with fear, but awe. For the first time in his life, the lion felt something new: respect, admiration, belonging. From that day on, Azzar was not just king by strength, he was king by choice. He still roared. But now his roar was not a warning. It was a promise that no innocent would suffer, a promise that the strong would protect the weak, a promise that mercy was not weakness. It was power. Moral true strength is not in how loud you roar, but in how gently you can choose to protect.